Muslim communities, no, Majiri say Enwa na akoye daponda kese for them. This is another wonderful month. Yewrem Yesu Christo amani hunu a month, which is April 2nd, 2025. And uku dapa uku ukada anopay. Mamuninache se more tuning in here next to TV, the dialogue. Jumadine Brasusa anopay at Ghana and Communina at the Sum Akefo. It was a splendid and fantastic celebration from the Muslim communities across the world. Anwa Omoshe Fakasenti. Barika de Sala to all the Muslim brothers and sisters for such a wonderful celebration and it was indeed good. Say Musanya another holiday, this extra holiday for you to enjoy yourself from His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama. Good morning and welcome to another wonderful episode of Ghana's biggest and most highly respected political, social and current affairs talk show live here next to TV. Wednesday's episode of Ghana's finest and biggest breakfast in the capital city. Wednesday's episode, midweek section, and the Brasso say, I don't pay Owuahene and Tribuisi an entire production crew on this great day. So be part of this morning's conversation by joining us on a social media platform, most especially on Facebook and YouTube. Now, drop your comment there. Now, if Ghana and Communina and some we said the Honorable Ken of Agyapong was in Kumasi, Tescon Jumedi Akoso. Sanso now heard the only Muslim community as usual, or your donation of rice and other things, items, or the monina akukokoso. But very interesting story coming up from the missing of about 1,320 ECG containers at the Tema port. And there's a document coming out this morning, and to be part of the show, na yemfasa in seminar and tour. Join the conversation. Tell a friend and tell a friend to call a friend that Ghana's finest and biggest breakfast in the capital city, Ghana's most highly respected political talk show here on Net2 television, Net2 TVGH on YouTube and Net2 TVGH on Facebook. The name still remains Owuahene and Tribuisi. Yava Seda Kese Emma or Soso Hene Tridiampon Yan Kropon or Totobon so Tete Quafrim or Seadio and Huntehu Bubrim for another wonderful Wednesday's episode of the Dialogue Show. Now, the issue about this missing containers are containing ECG cables and ECG meters. And when some IP, but this morning, that document, who signed, data was so yadabe, one instructed, one directives, said you evacuate all these containers in free Tema portal. I assemble Ghana 4% omubetimu yepa. But let's start the day with this. It says, when you destroy someone's life, or when you destroy someone with lies, if you destroy someone's life with lies, you need to take that thing that you did to the person as a loan, because it will definitely bounce back to you with interest. You destroy someone, backbiting, trying to tarnish the image of somebody. Opese ugunya hufi, ukanse money fano hon, udia troto no so, egune ni mase. But I want to tell you this morning that when you do that, uden tro, chatro, lies, ko ditro fa ni nuya ho ya. Timi kasembia asemnu enim. But who say the wakano, ayese besiabo. One day, it will definitely bounce back to you with interest. Obibedi trato, so I won't try to do a jail. So, I don't pay when asema me pese me 2-4. Say, what say obi abrabo? Odin tro, say obi abrabo. Fanese besiambo. When you destroy someone's life with lies, take that thing as a loan, because it will definitely come back or bounce back to you with interest. What the tro to nuaso emene oda insawam. What the tro to nuaso ema ye na die fredwumam. What the tro atu nua bi so ama ene pani bi kram penanim ahwe. Wakasam ya bi afa unua ho. But I want to tell you, say, what is ano? Unu say eya besia bo na wako. Obi bedi trato so a wo de ne bia obehye ho akonf. Atrodi enya de papa. Destroying someone's image, tarnishing the image of someone. Obi timi ti obi ho asem on ti asem no na ti fini na toye. But otimi ka bi ya eko kam tomu nchine. Ono kra kase ne nipa na kan no. Twatro to say nipa no so. But me person me catch you say, what is that? Unu say de waye no. Dachi bia no. Ehun si hu a wo benya no. Ehun aketua a wo benya no. It will be bigger than the other year unua no. So on the other side, what I want to tell my viewers, and it's a yantwi ehun free atrodi ditro, telling lies, concocting stories about someone, trying to tarnish the person's image. Unia koso eya unia etumpon eya unia brabo ayefenti eya. So ucha no so. It is only in Ghana here, Africa, and now you youth. Na uchi benza yeso yesakawa. But mrantiana bana say bi abobra pa ye dwumaden. It is only in Ghana. And now see there be say, hey, unye sika bi so akofrem. That is the country called Ghana. But unu say onyankopon so timi hire nipa. Onyame, otimi hire nipa on a dwumaden ene na ho brasem. So this morning, we any assemtia made Emma Agyapong on the Netu TV, the dialogue media. So Emma Munina Kwaba those in the diaspora ne Bamohe on social media. Emma Munina Kwaba Bimo Adiachi Binso Adianchi. Awobremu. If tune in here in the 2 TV, say, over joining discussions from Ghana, our studios, Madina Zungo Junction, Kencity building, the capital city, Accra, and but this morning, the Honorable Minister for Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs, make a statement be on the National Cathedral. The Honorable Ahmed Ibrahim will make a bold statement be on the National Cathedral. Yebekum anopei na yahwe the Honorable Ken Ohene Agyapong, the former member of parliament for Asen North and Asen Central, and Ghana's finest politician, Ghana's finest philanthropist, was joining the Muslim communities donatee as usual, and more who donate in Nyoma Ahudo our de Emomo afi oko Ashanti regional capital and a test for engagement na wakasa se MPP will bounce back based on unity. Makasa same way awaha said the MPP should capitalize on enyoma abema nkabum aba na omunfa omonyoma entu machi. So unity is what is going to lead them or bring the MPP back power. Definitely that's the way to go. So he was speaking to the youth, any students a war Suapon Kasimu, and how the youth welcomed him. A war a Jumediano Ase last weekend. It was very indeed great show. Well organized program and a course a Kumase over the weekend. On the other matters, Nyoma a course good board Hunsem a unity. Galamsey has also abesa be kan bio. We were all hoping say ka Galamsey no a bed drop aba from. Na weekend no ye kwayi teacher kwantwi ni ma me ewu achem bom so. So Saturday I was there myself. Sanso and in Sempera and nipa bi nyina call. You run a firm fa kede abisi adeso. Na Galamsey ankofo ne yo pomo. Yenya de ni ye. Ye tenkran ye kasakwa. Go to the site and see. Who are those behind the youth? We see side and side, driving from a year kwaben. Unam enyina busu kwan so na pa onsa left so oko Atiwa West region. Atiwa West district. Atiwa East, Atiwa West region district me anyway no. Galamsey ase no. Those in Accra talking big Galamsey, keep quiet and go and see yourself. Mongo head and mebunu yo. And me call stories baby. I engage some of them. Or I have funny bisa friend me Matthias here. Say na o hene ba ko timi catch Galamsey is for no be say. Or per hotel and Nankra wo me 17 bedrooms. Munti. Or per hotel Galamsey for no see hotel 17 bedrooms and a room. We are here V8. Nana, unimo, every me say every ba, ye be bubon konfo bi din. O kroma. Na ya hwese Galamsey na to betwa ana to twa. Ope hotel yensi hotel ma no. Na oni bebe o se yenkosi hotel ma no. Onpe okromo. Hotel no so won si okromo na maburu nya dwuma o se yemesi wo tema enkrama no. O say here V8. Ena omutu 1 acre bia asase bia o sika obesaje ohino a chief and leader of a community me ko kromo me ni mabunu bibiri dika edi nkomo na bibiri na o musuro se mbekasa hey youth no mama yen fine santre mabunu so sa ohino timi tutu ne ntoma m ko Galamsey side no akọ discussion no say no obafie o timi frese police for the bo ohino ohine odi kro so but sister achim enclave wode assassin nyina asai o tenkran travel and see to kwai ne ko hese ne Galamsey no in the next 10 years to come if this national issue ya hwene anka wasema omani nsuo yeyebinom Galamsey justice mu yi pictures bi that the first me kai Galamsey site yi bi no hwe and the video kakra bi na yetwa na yi di a kire wo kakra bi. The issue of Galamsey is a national canker that we need to tackle this matter. Because the rate at which kidneys and liver of individuals in these countries, please, we need to talk about this Galamsey issue seriously. As a country, we need to talk about Galamsey issue. We don't know when and how Senior and Yoma Yakoyanim going forward. 21st century, this modern Ghana. I am saying and I am repeating this very morning, 2nd of April 2025, that Galamsey illegal mining is a national canker. It's a national issue. Because we don't need to sit down, fold our arms, and keep mute or quiet for our water bodies, our forest reserves to be destroyed by these illegal miners. The opinion leaders, the traditional leaders, the duty bearers, the politicians, the chiefs of the communities, the district representative, the assembly members, the youth leaders, the country Ghana should sit down. We don't need to politicize the issue of Galamsey. You need to visit the area yourself so that you understand what I'm talking about. You need to go to the forest. You need to go to the districts to witness how our youth and some chiefs are destroying our water bodies and our forest reserves. Recently, when the NPP government were in power last year, before the election, the former vice president introduced, a policy, an initiative that will help people, most especially those, fighting or battling with kidney and liver-related issues. All these things are as a result of illegal mining. Kidneys and liver issues has risen in this country. Omano nipa ahra and it's a kidney no say as a result of illegal mining. We are in this country and ehemfo. I was with some of the youth in Agyapong over the weekend, Saturday. And I interacted with some of them, trying to engage them. Say, hey, Adenamuye youth, you are the future generation of this country. Why are you destroying the water bodies? Was it bo? It is some people behind all these galamsey illegal mining activities, influencing, inciting the youth to go to the river. You are in Accra here, the capital city, and you are doing politics of this, and the MPP, NDC, MPP, NDC. Well, it's very interesting. It is very, very interesting. Now, if we don't take this issue serious, the next 10 years to come, water to drink will be difficult in Ghana here. Water to drink. So in the Etiwa East constituency, Etiwa West, the Fantiakwa enclave, go and see yourself. Eastern region, Ashanti region, Central region, Western North region. These 5 regions, and a galamsey, a dear trenchipa. The other places, but these 5 regions, when you take Ashanti and Eastern, these 2 regions are in competition of illegalities in our water bodies and forest reserves. Please, Mr. President, Your Excellency, John Dramani Mahama, respectfully, I greet you, sir. We don't need to politicize the fight against illegal mining. We need to find some create avenues, create jobs, the 24-hour economy for the youth. Otherwise, the next 10 years to come, Ghana Water Company, when you open your tab, you see, condensed milk, water filled with death. Now, ebasa, cholera, and other area, the chemicals, in no ahudo consume, and your kidneys and your liver, SN. Your kidneys and your liver, SN. Statistically, when you take the data, that was last year, 2024, people are not even able to afford for dialysis. If you take 15,000 people, how many kidney and liver issues are? 15,000 people, no, about 3,000 out of them are able to afford for dialysis. And if about 3,000 and dialysis, so what about the rest? If you are not able to go in for that support, meaning you are going to die. Kidney, yadi liver, yadi apeja, essay, and you pay kuminipa, Ghana hano, galamsey, illegal mining account. And many people say, I am very passionate about this. Very, very passionate about this. And we should take this thing serious. It's time for sports. Kofi Amponsa, I am ready. Tiemfa, agudi munsem chum. I may buy a bidin kumankasa. Me did all hene and Chibu Siako. Stay tuned for the sports.
Sama okaba bioha and 2 TV. Ebra no shede ekoso e world of sports. Fremi Kofi Amponsa Osia and you're live on Facebook, you're live on YouTube. Your social media handles in your active. I'll be to a part of the conversations out there ekoso e the dialogue so. Na yebasi ya ye nkomo ekoso A to Z about sports. The ekoso Ghana, the continent of Africa, and we are suffering in the bremo say na 2 TV Sports. Yebesha see e fi this year ewo association boxing. So last Saturday night ewo Bukum Boxing Arena, unfortunate incident happened. Abra a Nigerian boxer na office a Ghanaian boxer. Okolapsi showing kwaya ewo the boxing arena. So near the fight between the Ghanaian Jonathan and also the Nigerian boxer Gabriel happy and I was sempa. Yen share the incident no na iwia nkoma odaka ho no ye no emedi. What about saying for the incident now is here, no, but afterwards, and I say Ghana Boxing Authority the statement about confirming incident now is here now. More say this year no, or mudi we are number he nominate various stakeholders in the conversation be ya this year last Saturday night or Bukumbo Sarina no and sign and repeat a bill. Sanso and the sports ministry headed by akufo-addo or no any sports minister also the statement about to say incident na esiye ewo Bukumbo Arena no e yade ba ko hadwo papa sesiye ewo yagro ne mu na mo be he nomne Ghana Boxing Authority for no enya kita ho de ahodo beboa na de esiye no ensign e repeat bio because abasa na ya na hadwen sanse sports de bia yeko gie ni nti ko ba se we be hwere ne kwasa ya na hanyo papa nti that is a statement if the sports ministry no aba share nti yeka that incident na esi no we no akoye medical issues abasa na we say ne the expert ni bi so edi nkomo bi so say the esi no eba ne say na esi then e bitumi sua de film say na be ya the esi no and sign a repeatibio. Into one of the final doctors Ghana ha wa practice ejuma for the past 3 decades. At yourself here, the name dear, the experience awenya, both Ghana ha abuchi, waji awards be brave, and an ejuma Kencity Media Limited for the past 10 years. In an ejuma has say Dr. Mark AJ, CEO, Emma New Life in particular clinic dance man. Yen di incident yin komo na yenti ne futu ade mai
the kind say ya kasa obi collapse na wo sometimes situation na owo mu a ode wu ye no it really matters. We were a boxer ojina ring you, so it can be so many things. A be an injury be and baby potia your born can relate to the sudden death na eto abrantie no, because in as much as or will be engaging blows near the no a na particular blow baby at land can be a factor, because sometimes we can send a boxing so much now mutino mo e bia na boy no akotia maybe akopa in TV amemoja enyu gu ni that moment enti a hostile no e wo and ye betimi so aba say e bia no wo cardio problem. Because I can't be anti suddenly now pass it on and our free we are here. The TN said a command and the containing the Pedriano. But most of the times, and they may be to me see any pana yana yakwa nim say was our problem no. The baby say okay akumana chambers need also. But baby I need here to true pie what we call the blood vessels, arteries no. Baby a emoja no air far pop na ebi asasa na chiaba back to akumano. Sometimes na emu thing. I'm talking about blood vessels no baby na emoja no no. Walls ne mutimi very thick. And the ethics are not the urban is a narrow equine. It's not my oxygen heart and always use what we call force. Because a plan we are clear or we also be used to too much force. But in as well as a intimimu iron kit one. So our commander used to force but circulation living a problem. And by means of
right, Dr. Mark Ej and Odessa and Kumwe Etuya. Na ibisane say yen sport outlets and obi bia ye associated to air sport no. Football ben not be my nyina going forward about the see and sene be a ebi so NTBO.
Sports personalities you know say medical experts ya all the time. And I believe strongly say help because in athletes be ye team of medical professionals and others. So a hot side no crime shut that Yami Bebre say Yana Yakam because the exercise of the two one for say Obian who exercise as you be your athlete. Obian or the ball, the to America, the boxer, the way they exercise is each and every day. No, Kawamu the ancestors has sudden death like this a bit near at home. What of one on exercise here? So what I say now, what do we want to say? No, it's not only about what you eat, but sometimes promoting and also a year. And at the year to what we call medical checkup, regular medical checkup. Because the warrior athletes, I would not boxing my names and one thing. Women athlete one survive it. Now, me no I am checkup here, be sure you're more better than I did. Yeah, and to my advice in the say, ye na ye said a regular medical checkup. Sabaya ya DP actually preparing yenim and now for chalky baby yenim one and may take care by surprise. Now you're winning a mantum. Sabaya this year no quine, now Sabi in Pofrimu will be on the day. I'm a tree. Because no me exercise a branch and I was sharing a quenchiano, a bayan, million to me here. So as I said, but still, we're not cry over free. In the aside exercise and everything we are doing, young times here, regular medical checkup.
Dr. Mark Ej of New Life Homeopathy Clinic and Odessa Futiame nyina how beboa na ya boya pomode ho enkomo no na chesone ehye now ye he dey see ewo association basketball so enra na April 1st we are ne nyina na ichi ba kwa ya neta ekobe bia no April fool na in the NBA they decided say they will have fun with a 1st April no into games in the course no here some skills be on more exhibit or not copan papa. You enjoy this highlight from the NBA na yemetwas.
Took away. The ball fake two or three times and in the big.
Murray 5 to shoot. Murray finding space, able to float it in.
Anthony stops on a dive and puts it. And look at Cole Anthony. Watch this one. Ooh. Stop. Everybody goes by.
Casey over the last couple of years. Shea. Oh my goodness.
Get a little crossover, a little redirect.
Right, so that is the NBA for you. Now, honestly, what she stadium courts now to say yes. Oh, you love it. Say where the Akoso or the NBA. And check Ghana ball game against Chad and also against Madagascar. Has a full goalkeeper. Benjamin Asari equipo clean sheets for that 2 games no. Now our any number 1 slot with the Blasters. Now you hear this video of Benjamin Asari. So we decided to say it was so far in training personal. You show him run number 2 also. Hasselfolk goalkeeper Benjamin Asari or sign a goalkeeper ma the Blasters team no and I just say or decided say position now I no I was so young with you my always very number 1 with the Blasters. Now let's talk about legendary Reverend Sekofi way back in the 60s. Real Madrid team in the Ghana elbow a friendly match. In fact, he was part of that team then. Now the club Madrid I decided say was someone no. A son say Abako Sempadi will be. This was a game and course between Madrid and Leganes. And on my Reverend Sekofi invite all the way to Spain. I could enjoy a year that game no or sign the team no. I say that history now happened back then in the year 60s. They all no and pay ebedi sankoma no. Now let's talk about a year the so the continent of Africa. San say the team no. When we see a normal game, now Coach Unauthorized after the Blasters game, I come back to a year Germany. What we shall do one. In fact, then the how Unauthorized I come back to maybe fear and so join the Blasters team no. Now kono Yanshe Unauthorized the interactions were a year Signal Luna Park. Dortmund. So that is Unauthorized. Finally, wrap up with a Ghana Premier League and game second so 2 venues. So this is our sunny games happen and we went to go SAS any win over Heart of Lions team no. Medium as we need 2 against Baseke SAS and a games no and so and again see Hasselfolk versus Nations FC, Kotoko versus Rekum Chelsea. Games in yabe happening there. Inti extend back near the results na ba. See because of time. Na sepa for wadaje. Na CAF say Cameroon any Kenya ball AFCON qualifier. Almost suspect match fixing. Inti that game no I was here born back. Inti players our more a play role in that party. Now have decided to say if I know guilty of it you better also for 10 good years. Inti that is a decision from CAF. From Kofi Amponsa Osiane or why ne entwibwesi akon yade nyina Ghana's finest morning show hosts on TV number 1. Oba Isia with the dialogue matching.
Kofi Amponsa Osiahene ebeda yinua be manase se wode agudie mu nsem ede abreye Cameroon Kenya match no de ebehwe kwakosi na yahwede next update meaning say Black Stars nso igusua ebobo ho for the World Cup qualifiers as it stands now your group no ye na yehuredi kan na 9 countries in the free Africa 9 countries in the free Africa Ebeko a World Cup 2026. It's time for entertainment. Yedi NJ Kasie bro. Hey, nkofone di sala no dressing bi obodin nam krom no. What? Area kataba pa. Yeah, a jacket. What? We if I say the Trump abagana. Omu di sala no ma would the sala no omu di sala. But well, ni nyina ka ho bi na omunso any edge bigiri se no la santie de ensema ekoso ewo anigye kase mu nyina ebesomo. This is the dialogue show na 2 TV so ni yemfa entertainment news entwam.
A beautiful morning. Welcome to Entertainment Segment on the Dialogue. Today is 2nd April. Yesterday was April Fool. Did anybody prank you? I'm very eager to know. And what's a long break? It definitely feels good to be back. I'm glad to be back on your screens this morning. Now, coming up this morning in entertainment news is Jaru builds 6-unit block for Nuaso in the eastern region. Sinaso lashes back at Big Aquays and others at an interview. And Iron Boy, that is Black Sherry's album, will be released tomorrow on 3rd April, together with the movie for his rebel music. And we'll talk about the Salad Drip and April Fool. My name is Noela Sante, live from Netu Television. I'll be back shortly with the details. Don't go nowhere. Now, thanks to American rapper Jaru and the NGO Pencils of Promise, students at the Nuaso Anglican Basic School now have a safe and supportive learning environment. Now, he's known for his hits like Always on Time. Jaru partnered with Pencils of Promise to rebuild the school's classroom block, eliminating the shift system and ensuring every child has equal access to education without concerns about overcrowding or harsh weather. Reflecting on the project, Jaru highlighted that education goes beyond textbooks and classrooms. He stressed the importance of incorporating sports and the arts to help shape students' futures. This isn't just about constructing buildings, he said. It's about creating opportunities. Education, sports, and the arts all play a role in building a brighter future for the students. The new classroom block symbolizes hope and a fresh start. Many shared their excitement and gratitude, appreciating the opportunity to learn in a proper space. Here is Jaru giving his speech at the construction.
We did it, baby, we did it. Yeah. I'm so happy to be here with y'all. Last year I was here and we was, breaking ground. We're back a year later, and the school is now finished, ready to be open for the kids to enjoy. I couldn't be more happy about this. I want to say thank you. First, I want to say thank you to Chief Nene.
Thank you, Nene.
Appreciate you. We love what you have allowed us to do in this beautiful space. I want to say thank you to Princess of Promise. My guy, Freeman. We can't do this without you, my brother. We appreciate you. We love you.
We appreciate you too, bro.
Liza, thank you so much. You've been great. This has been an amazing journey for me. It started maybe 3 years ago when I sat down at Princess of Promise Gala, and me and my wife decided to embark on this journey and open up a beautiful 6-classroom block here in Nuaso.
Awesome, nigga.
This day is a testament to my career and what I've been able to accomplish in my career. I feel as though in life, when you accomplish things, this is the fulfillment of that. Paying it forward, paying it back. And no other better place to do it is right here in Mother Africa, Ghana, Nuaso. I want to thank my beautiful wife, Aisha. Love you, baby. I can't do this without her. And the people of Nuaso.
That was Jaru at the Nuaso Anglican Basic School commissioning a 6-unit block for the students of Nuaso. Now, while Jaru's contribution to education in Ghana is clearly evident, fans and I had another person question, will he be performing in Ghana soon? The rapper remained elusive, but hinted at the possibility with his promise to fulfill. The students can now focus on their education without disruption. But who knows? Jaru might definitely return for an encore, this time on the stage. Hopefully, however, this also sparked a debate on social media about should I say the timeline of the infrastructure. Others are debating that our politicians have set a particular standard, and that is the standard that he followed. Others also said that he contracted a Ghanaian contractor. That is why they constructed such a structure, because the structure has no ceiling. It's just the iron sheets on it. There's just wood. It's a bit questionable, though. They compared it to Michael Blackson's school building, ultra modern school building in his hometown. It's quite an eyesore, but others say that is the standards our politicians have set. But however, no matter how bad we compare it to Michael Blackson, I think that the students have a place to study, as they didn't have anything at all, so they had to run a shift system. So this is good. It's good for us. It's good for the students of Nuaso. So kudos to Jaru for this one. Now next, Sina Soul lashes back at Big Quiz. The singer released a dance video to promote her recent album, Did I Lie?, to which the Kumawood actor Big Aquaze and other panelists sat to spew derogatory remarks about her choice of outfit in the dance video. Now, the discussion has garnered a lot of support and outrage from Ghanaians as well as the singer herself. So she responded with a tweet on her handle saying, "You see, this is why I choose who or where I eat and promote this. Not a single word by any of them, but let's see now." So
na infa newspaper no headlines no emao ewia and today's discussion ebedi nkomo Honorable Ken visiting or going to the TESCOM for Chief Justice and some President giving the Chief Justice 10 days ultimatum to respond to allegations in the petition. Ibidi sa and common so ebi kakra na yashe other related matters and also a consulti yanko sabata ho na onfa the bonkata no headlines no am I sabata what to say long weekend no akwa enjoy pa u kosala ni bi ana afi wa
no we omo ho e bi akoko na bi kese no de afi na ebeba
anu na afi na ebeba nti na abume nti nkan ko so achechiro polity man open ko bi biem ya
o bete ne nkan se kese ni duru ho a
very interesting. Well, your stories are eba ne papers no e mo boss tell.
Okay, me the Daily Graphic and air chassis. At Eid-al-Fitr celebration, President gets tough on flooding, orders demolition of structures on water courses.
Okay.
Then Paramount Chief Selection gathers steam, final decision soon. First Bank Ghana records 69% growth in assets. Hundreds of Islamic worshippers mark Eid-al-Fitr. Fisheries Ministry commission suspend licenses of 4 industrial vessels. Into Daily Graphic, the headlines are about.
Okay, the Democrat Daily Graphic and or the Eshase. Go back to the paper now. Okay. I'll say Eid-al-Fitr celebration or Kanwasem. Nampeni kasa on flooding. In Shuyiri anyas 20 structures we want to see you go. Adibu but we need to take it serious.
Yeah, yes, so. Carbon perennial flooding. Houses in waterways to go down. President warns.
All right.
So, no one has about
yeah, the Democrat I agree with the president. I'll say
especially chaos.
I am not a assemblies no. District assemblies no monitoring team works department. They be on CC that they don't monitor. $1
million into operations. Open new office at Awaso. Cozy rallies TESCOM. Government applauds Ghana Bauxite Company's refinery plan. Into Daily Guide, yeah, so no.
Okay, you got the next people. I think same stories now. I'm gonna repeat it. Okay.
Into the Daily Statesman.
Okay.
Ophir Market records massive patronage. Economic growth exceeded expectation in 2024. Bog Governor. Baumia urges support for the vulnerable. Cozy urges TESCOM to avoid transactional policies. Claudia hosts MPs, ambassadors, policy influencers into the Daily Statesman so idea no.
All right. So the Democrat no na poso and a Sa battle and the Abre. You better ask for that. You better start to us and come away soon. Well, that's the newspaper review and a Sa battle and the Amaye. But ECG story, no, just as far documents from the Tema port, Nipa was signed. Me catch one up and say, I will give that, mema wa yikakra. So this is a statement, Ghana for Munti. This is something that we need to talk about. It's something serious. I will say I can't watch them. Me reading what date was on look at the date. Date a war at the way so no. Keke. The Nipa was signed. So this was received. It was 7th March and received on 13th March, 2025. But your 7th March, one another president, Ghanaians are asking. Justice Spencer Baho, I'll come back to that. 7th March, 2025, one another president, NDC, John Mahama. Containers na ayirano. Aye kan wasem NDC for no say de ya de oman ahya mo nso. Ghana for to abama NDC so mo ni oman so 4 years. Emma containers ayira abaya wakotena fie. Wo bra sa document ni nkrata nyina ya de ama wo. Transitional team adane oman no Agyapong nyina ahya wonsa no. O sa minister na sa be ka kire say containers na ayira. 7th March 2025. One na ye energy minister. 7th March 2025. One and a president. 7th March 2025. A Bible and I was a NDC. Find a unit to Namin Ghana Funti. Oh, the Fatoso, Namin Ghana Funti. So now, Director General, Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority, Accra. Request for assistance to evacuate 706 ECG containers. When I request Yakotu, Director General, Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority, Accra, request for assistance to evacuate 706 containers. You are kindly informed of plans to evacuate the list of attached containers belonging to the Electricity Company of Ghana, ECG, to Agbelempe. Omudi free easy a portal echo Agbelempe warehouse of the National Security Council Secretariat. Ghana for Muntio. Muntie Ghana for Muntie. Number 2. Meanwhile, all port charges be suspended on the said containers pending outcome of the ongoing investigation on same. Regards, Honorable Minister, Ministry of Transport, Accra, Commissioner General, Ghana Revenue Authority, Accra, NFI National Security Coordinator, Osman Abdul Razak. And an Sasha say, I was for the hono. And one or die, one a master instruction, me busa. Am I a day in your money free 706 containers? Mr. Container, and this is a mobile phone. Container. Kakraka container 40 feet container nde ne kase ekura na yasem ketwa wo di trailers you are akoso ene bia mienu bekoso enti etimi atwe mako 706 we are don sabetene kwabra na so na awia we are not fair in this country yen ka no kre as abogana said the Jews ababo akoko no kre die asa o man mu container 40 feet and a siwa and yet asem kitwa. Yetimia se sefri ho. When a science akrata no my instructions. See a new free one ko Agbelempe warehouse. Warehouse na hwa dia. Ghana. Ye bibi yo. No man no any yesen no. Na minister be ha nani akante se de abandada na ekọ na asesa containers na eguni bottom she said the containers near abrunchewe yes awe. This is very sad. We are joking in this country. The country is sick. Omane yare. This country is sick. Na yade na omani yare no ehu ni aduro. Ehu aduro an say ye best say yusuban. Omani yare, Ghana yare. Wow. Ye ne be afamu de. Wo de trauma politics in wani. Ena me ye MPP ni. Ti me party ya de na nya menka. Me NDC ni. Me party ye na de nya menka. Edu kwasi ada wakotena so de. Edu fiada wo de moma. Akobo say walha wakbal. Na tena ho. Na kwa Yesu mo Yesu mo wia. Na watena ho. Na bone ekoso a waka wano atum me party na yenti. Adabi ba yebebu aten. Me di de owo ahene entwibu esiako. Ye home so aba na abeduafo na ba bedu. Ye ba bedi nkomo. Nti kan ho pa on the dialogue dwumadi so. Ye home so tell Emra na for today's discussions and to also. Day 2 of the 4th month, April 2nd, 2025. Yatna say, Minua Odame Kwesi Apia is seated. Business executive for Ken, chairman, is seated. Sanso Ena Nature for also Atna say, Fojo Shadrach, all the way from Atebu Boamante in the Bono East region. Abidjafo eneme guest yeba bedi enkomo. Na before I be di enkomo, the Honorable Minister for Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs, Justice, you heard that video, no? Yinti na asem no briefly. Ansa na ne asem pa ye be di ho komo no. Ye be hwe na ye be hwe ho asem na yaka. Me gidi say the Honorable Minister na asem okan no is about the National Cathedral. Na asem okan no ye asem a also mamu ni nyina ani ekọ ho. Aside that no, ye be hwe Chief Justice na asem ededwa. And also the whole. Ebehena yakan wasem say President Amano 10 days to respond. And no ewo ho a ebehena yakan ho asem. Na afi so other related matters ekoso. Ebedi disan komoni nyina ebi. Honorable Ken Ohene Agyapong ane mebuno ewo siopon mu edema NPP so edi nkomo. Na it's all about unity in the NPP. And also ehwo asem ededwa or can be. Nti imedi disan komoni nyina ye kwani but mama bidwafo na kwa ba bi video no ye kwani na ready bi na wati minister na sama waka na megidi se obi bia oye badwenba oye nyansani eti asemi a obehu se Ghana ene ye chichire enye political party ena ye chichire medi de owo ahene entwibu isi akọ join on YouTube no so Net2 TV GH or Facebook na eno so ka ho fa drop a comment to ho ye kwa enim no ye back in kan nyina for you want to say
Emiadum senior Emiadum ahode o
da isu ase na weekend nse na etemu sa
weekend ni de etemu na ye sujafo de say team say team that's sorry say dan kwa wa my dodo
oh
ye go de enfada na nye ye personal no bi we ya e do so my
is that me popo
Eja Adom
weekend no ko say
very long weekend but injine musa yeah
well all right benin penifoi and eba be din komonti en command doso nti de e be fa bia na ye ko edi me say Chief Justice of the Republic na send the petition aba yes ye mpamo no emfiri ho a lawyer for pia kasa say be if free say ye sha say ye share ye Fourth Republic as he cry ebe the Chief Justice is aba no obi adi ni term wi no akona ho megim near the fufraba but ye mame Gertrude Araba Esaba Saki toko no de you me di on fa ma wi but enipa bi a petition president say ye mpamo no na akoye nsema enda ho a lawyer for ni bi ka say anhwe na basa na say abantugo na ye tuogu no because the 3 arms of government and also form a part and no eda ho e behwe e won say the honorable asofo team for John so atoba ko bi atwenem e behwe san sem ni nyina is a budget no appropriation ya jatum na say budget no in total no ya approve 2025 budget and also and afi year Ken Ohene Agyapong okọ any member no MPP so akodi enkomo amen sha see him film benkum for you and amen ko okay matwa ama odame me dey odo emu bia obetako say
Mati
anti mami tio
masmede waspa nia medical chia
all right
I'm a chia with you food I'm a chia business executive for Ken members obi bia no say na nkwa chu bi bia ama sanso chia da chi ni ye oninyamfo ekunafo kun kwa me akompre ko Agyapong no do tell ye make say ishie mo
okay odame somu ame na ebesa ba ho briefly minua odame na ahyase na wahyase eyi me gibi se enkomo no afi na ya hyase nti meche bre ne de bre umpa e bi di nkomo nti enough time se ne be ya beboa ama enedwumadi no akoso nti obe join wo YouTube channel no so Net2 TV GH Net2 TV GH very interesting. Facebook and YouTube. Mamo here Abruchi, Mamachi. Abruchi for good morning. One would do a video to me, my win a champion, Machiao, and obey tea. All do a video now to her, our Abruchia. Also, Yamawachi, and obey. You say, Okahubi, and I do Medino, a cosmetic. My Miss Uncle on Damiho. Odame, and tea shall say you now, yeah.
Nainchia, and I'm a chassis, Nichu BBR or Hay. I'm a chair business executive for Ken members. BBR on one class I am Crocojuma. Now I'm a chairman Peswaso, Achimada mine. Yamisha Munina, and that chicken, Kwame a compreco, Agyapong, a Kunafu, a year, any be Fuin Aja, Ibichiano, the Empire Body be a bacope. So Yami man and Quatintin, is answer papa, Sicadie, Yami Shranibi, the Empire by Bomana near and Quatintinia Wadding, is answer or a Dutch henny. Papa, it's your Edopa. Unia, a very long weekend. Yeah, Edo Fetal. I could hear to an additional day as a holiday. He arrested for a while. And some of the go up on Sunday be brave. Now, the members of the kind, Chief Justice remove the petition to remove the Chief Justice. And some say, no, so what car it should be devoid of propaganda. Because a procedure, a law. So you either speak to the law, or if you don't have anything to say, the best thing you can do is to shut your mouth because it's a legal issue. Now, the process for the removal of the Chief Justice or any Superior Court of Judicature, it is enshrined in the Constitution, 1992. We share menim ha, we say the Constitution de Jaru, eda menim. Now, Article 146 of the Constitution, and spell out the process. Was it Ofaso and ye Chief Justice and as Superior Justice of Judicature. Yeka Superior Courts are a High Court, Appeals Court, and the Supreme Court. Those are the superior courts. And he said, because of their importance and their independence, constitutional enshrining an exact process of Ofaso. And yes, sir, they will be at the mercy of the executive. President Biaba, Neopebiano, Obetinia. And 146 not spell it out, say, if a petition is brought by any concerned citizen for the removal of a superior court of a superior justice of the land, in the case of a justice who is not the Chief Justice, first petition now President be receiving or refer to the Chief Justice. All right. So when the Chief Justice receives the petitioner, now he establishes what we call a prima facie case. Prima facie nature say petition number de buy no. Ewo ejina so ana. Say ne be ya own waste obiara time. The Chief Justice no establish prima facie na. Then they go ahead to constitute a committee of 5, which comprises 3 Supreme Court judges and then 2 other people who must not be lawyers and they must not be MPs. And the committee need to be say and Sana Omar recommended to the president for the removal of a justice other than the Chief Justice. But in this case, if it is concerning the Chief Justice, process is different. When a petition is received, the president, per the Constitution, is supposed to refer the issue to the Council of State. But in this very popular constitutional case between Frank Agyapong and the Attorney General, the court held, according to Datiban GSC, say President Inya petition, or establish a prima facie. And yes, now one establish a prima facie. There will be a lot of frivolous petitions. Obia Soria, or because a friend is saying, Chief Justice in free so. In order not to waste the time of the president and the whole country, it was said, I didn't petition the Abana, a wage war. So in doing this, in another case law, in the case of Justice Derry, Justice Derry and Tiger PI.
Yeah, fantastic.
The court observed, say, in establishing a prima facie, you first need the response of the person against whom the petition has been made. What you are saying, so now best established assembly wage as well. Also, they can see ni prakona ye petition against no utie no masem. It's a very fundamental principle in common law. Say obe take a decision any judicial body or quasi judicial body or administrative body biya obe take a decision that affect the person or his property no. It's only natural and fair so obe here the other person. And you cannot go ahead obe part time wasa untie no masem. A old principle, it dates back from the time of Adam. Abraham Yankopon de a Garden of Eden share Adam on Sano. Adam, ekodi aduaba Yankopon bae no. No ni the Adam ayo bo bisa Adam e de na waye. Which means no person dey otie no masem first. Until before you go ahead to prescribe a sanction against somebody no, you should hear him first. So that is what the court said according to Datiba GSC. Say before the president goes ahead to appoint to consult the council of elders on the established committee they should first establish a prima facie kweku aza akufo-addo on say or the petition akufo-addo say only the same chief justice but the president established a prima facie first on the face of the petition and of the response from the chief justice who say a frivolous until one go ahead the crampo to constitute a committee. So this is the same thing na chief justice no all require says she must be heard and not your command Mampeni and then thankfully on Mampeni's woman 10 days to respond. And we are believing say after the response is received no Mampeni together with the Council of State will establish say is there a prima facie original swore say that's what then they go ahead to constitute a committee and niema ehun hia krampo say e was say itie enu masem say president go ahead to the friends Council of elders no if they go ahead to establish the committee the president has a right to suspend the chief justice pass on hwibo no which means suspend no until no be hia say e was say wotie enu masem ansa na wo de akọ committee level until hu hia na yabagu until no me hu say in the dailies in the media no so e bin so the issue in the court about this same issue whereby the chief justice must be given a hearing before the committee is established. And I believe that it's in the right direction. And we are testing our constitution. This is rule of law. And we believe that and the message say issues regarding the judiciary no, we should be very careful when we are commenting. Because every other institution of state we can afford for it to fail, but not the judiciary. Because it is the final arbiter. It is the last resort that we all go to when we are aggrieved. Into your best say the politicization of our judicial system, no, it should stop. It should stop. This issue is crampo, no. And I say the constitution mandate says it should be held in camera before a prima facie is established. No, sanka ye behind the scenes and you can say TB because all the two media anymore people already will have their own perception and they will be bastardizing the judiciary
on that same subject matter. Chief Justice removal. And so the eyes was account.
Na yabo atebu man hina baso.
Okay.
Dr. Himpon Siama. You better ha can say security issues and robbery issues near the war atebu from a Jaru kwanso near the one ankasa te the task force and sana police near the be chair money master ono so task force am yes anema no.
Okay.
Ebio yebesa da nana tin kakabo the second oye otu for brempon or anyofi.
Okay.
Ono so asi ENT facility e dia ma Atebu Government Hospital. Nti sa himfu mi ni Atebu man hene ne nana kwapons e bedo nyina ase no pay. You can't Chief Justice I think say me know why odame abobo su bia fine. But the main point I'm person me bobo media suka kransa na yakoye anim no. I want to talk about some of these issues as you see over the years. Anytime you benya nipaku bia say ebe petition a sitting president, say ye Chief Justice emfisu bia no. It is either say people from the CPP, the NDC, that is Rawlings, this at Tamil's time, anytime say your Chief Justice what you kunya so. Anytime a say you who pay what the same person in Frubiano, they are always instigated by people of the NDC
Obo Kwaku Azar is acting as a neutral person over the period. But Aban Rebetana, everybody is seeing their rare colors.
True colors.
Everybody has seen no one more year. A sad petition, it was even seen in the social media first. Say Nipa B, a petition president. Say any Chief Justice in Friho. Kwaku Azar now he is alleged to be one of the petitioners.
Okay.
He is alleged to be one of the petitioners. Yes. Even as I say, women's is here, per Mrana, a fat nipa, a petition, the Chief Justice Friho. At least even the petitioners no Krampono. I was a sabu and Cabano with the day. A woho, a wabonting. Not charges credit about Chief Justice. He should be aware. That was on the 25th March, and at this rumor, no, across social media, and at President Mahama, Edbetuja. See, need there be 2 days' time, and honorable Sifua, Tafupankrono, or no, be two say, or call no idea as some Nakodan Supreme Court. Say, I'm preventing my President Mahama, Sanamon, to know to know. Unu contribute to Sanamono. The say, I will say, within that space of 2 days, how was the minister able to gather all these informations? It means this thing has been rumored and been in the public domain for a very long time. And these are issues that have been on the lips of NDC4, even proud to say Ombede, Omubedi Akunya. You will never be NDC4, the one knows you must say, Tanipowi, a baby nefro, Sanipowi, be nefro. NDC4 Sataka, she's some near the no. Imagine you say, you are Chief Justice and Friwa, your court to be loose. Let me say, I will say, Sir Chief Justice, we are to send NDC in court in many cases. They have been able to do so. Why do they think, say, they need to change the Chief Justice before the court can work for them? That means that they are having a diabolic mindset. Agyapong omutim say, e mere bi e pese ye court no, ye benya enkanipaku e se e wo court wo kasem ni nyina no, e se tabiu, wo bebie na tar, bo se green e sha se na kromati de den, e da so. That is the NDC stand and always say we're going to have our way through any day, any time. And the most unfortunate thing is so much of miscommunication and misinformation about to say people believe say the Chief Justice to wha say be assemble Chief Justice na Supreme Court assemble etnaso Chief Justice no kwani di asem no. Or a whole set of panel.
Yeah.
An odd number panel. A very critical crimes and the Chief Justice in another day. I didn't know what to move. Now, what I want to beg the judiciary to say, they should not allow politics to enter into them. Because maybe a best politicians, a best kata judiciary, not the way by and have said it very well in this house. Say, or my we know politicians not nothing. I am to you who say you will all the state agencies, even the civil service department in politicians are running in. So anytime I say about you see the number of labor agitations. Why does that happen so? Because in your political figures, every room, then Kabea Dibe one say, a buying be about 25% as a salary increment. And no, ya anti who did it, ya anti who walk room have. Obi be ma 10% in there. Na labor union for us have a general move can say, Abana Aya, the Obon home in pa. Now, Sabi you, Kokwanan's story, Bena, Mupesamaniaka, and they are still defending it. Forget and say, these same people have increased compensations at the office of government machinery almost about 720%. So what I want to bring this whole thing to this because you akufo-addo and Kwesi-Aidan 1969. People are the reason why I'm mentioning these cases, say a man for me honorable Asifua FM. I was answering some year so. Now, me catch the people of law say some years honorable Asifua court. It is all of us advantage. And same say about that's why we have history on it. Your Bilson and Akpalo, that is during Dr. Hilary Man time. The same issues. Similar issues. Okay. 2020, 2001, 2002. Chachuchi Ketana versus Attorney General. The same people were involved in these issues. And it has always been the agenda of the NDC. Say, Emilibia no Sabio, wape, your number be or NDC MPP about to you not in Togoland for where about we are Basono. Man, who after fear na ye home. You not hear any of these issues coming up. You not hear any of these issues coming up. So and some way it will only show up when the MPP is on power. You go lawyer we free or you judges we free. And young crofo we are and the judges who kruma. It is their own person when was a president. See about 2 judges, lawyer for so rare. It is still the same people. Engineer Sama, SES so Ghana ha, say my politics in the medical field. In the Samba, Nessa, you become. Even in the medical field, you have various views, various minds. A sample in that hono. Yes, it's in Kada. Near the politics. I don't want to touch so much on it. I want to tell one of the issues. Your horse is here and net. As you say, the public intimate can once MP. Yeah, vice president and what was his here, you know. Okwayarche. And Kasim Winya Samasabio. And Kaese, Nikano, Eye Khan. You can't see the politics. But him, Mr. will say, I see me seeing Mrs. Nano a day, a ban saying, and as I see wedding, is see the NDC, Ehro, Yabapa. And already 81 years. Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo, proud to election 2016. African Watch, Ekapchai, said the MPP campaign is in jeopardy because of Akufo-Addo cancer issues.
Yeah, Mekai.
But Jintreha, I need 3 days, and I fell so Fuzukachi. Equatorial TV3. The videos are out there. I wish you had the video. Come on, boy. Or Steti Yariahudwa, our President Mahama, your friend is saying, Akufo-Addo. None of Papa to who, Nana to one to on Fanny Yarama to Joe. When it has not even been proven, the whole agenda is hey, young Hurni Pano, young Sen, young Poto, young Fanny Yarre, Impony in so. And the President Mahamas will be bored be a young investigating. The sub you say investigating the Pokuma and Kamun Yamata to war. Yahoo, Nanado, Timer, will be a president, then Yarre, the name, the womb, Nina, your country to so. Or none, and they will issue letter for. Yeah, on the issue letter say on by publication now, you know. Fellows who's got an AO. Check it from the 7th January. Yeshua Muhammad. All publications where you beyond or their tone of Facebook page. Because I didn't see a vice president, then one found to hold.
They're the current vice president.
Yes, we are for some way day. And then another na bonus bono. Nanado Hana Mugunufino. Mean come for ya, na president. Na ye friend is saying. Atamis, when in another age you. If it's that when in another age you. The other person, a friend is saying. Nipa Modi Yarebo Munina. Nobody has even written another's age. And the papa and I'm honest, the Nipa would test on the crown, you know. I'm waiting for a new campaign and another year with his age now. I'm not even 20 minutes that campaign.
81 years.
81 years. He's still strong. You have May 2021 a report on the City News Room online. Let's stop officials from seeking medical care abroad. Ablakwa Anuma Sameme. Ebe hosti a whole press conference. And the Minister of Foreign Affairs or initiating the process to take the vice president outside for medical treatment. Now buying also on pushing a bill. Yan compulsory say or my way say or my obi or yare ewa baimua any kwasisa any pan equity health oh baby. This is how the NDC plays their politics. But some you nipan I work from now and can say yamuya ni dahono. We have been divided by dirty politics. Say, Assembly bar, you bring a Ghana for na jinamu, near defend your bino. We will not talk anything about it. Yemi say, why is the various government they have not taken the health issues of this nation very serious. You can't UGMC, President Mahama now being a new to say, you establishing UGMC. Say the mayor, a bamboo penny phone call here, I are sour bunting. Yemi San say the food that bend at the UGMC. Yemi San say the food that bend at UGMC. UGMC this you want. When he was just a supervisor. Say, former President Prophet Mills, Akoji Losi and UGMC. Also, the second phase of UGMC, it was done by President Akufo-Addo.
Yeah.
Mahama does not have any hands in UGMC. The only hospital I would see statistics here, government hospital. Aside that, there is no single hospital during Mahama time. A hospital, I would see. This is the time the NDC who say, this is their time. They could have budget allocation for infrastructure activities. Even Agenda 111 in the whole of their budget, Agenda 111 was not mentioned in it. That is the biggest health project to hit even the whole of West Africa, West Africa region. Say, I'll be better say, we see 111 hospitals in Ghana. I'll to Sana Monibida. nze mo aba so na eye mo say sabi obi yare ankonko hwe yare sa wo ba bi no enka mo se mo ye hyehyeye sika mo de call presidency ho no it is more than sika area health activities okruma and this apomudi ho sem hiama is that way you're going to play it your mom pie se boni bia nsi be your maame no wonu bia no nyame mo ano no onya hoto na said ye kan kire ndisi for say the way am your prof mail send ho nto no na by force mo ma ne be nam ehwirisi prim be si form epidepida ne nsa no don't do the same thing with this woman maame ne yare amoma no kopa yare sa sala no mo force ma no ko say ade ne friend say ekremofo ma na di ni bi. Oh, you see that the woman is not well by force. They want to do it. My man, Mr. Nabusia for her and pay ya. But we will be a woman in Yana fully. Yes, and I'm Jana sharing this for sa. Or maybe Pijana de Babano Pada, so Krumo Pijan and says, you want to know. Somebody in this NDC government, you know, I request a brand Dr. Bameyare. Say about who says Samira videos, ye canon was Eba Paga Biochila, Case, no ye. Say, I'm passing about me, or may video me send who yampa. These are the same NDC for these young boys, babies with sharp teeth for. Some years when you are straight and straight kotia. Young head now never to obey her and Kola, a doman could see President Kufo. Mummy Sama so who and on Papa crying in the age. So, what we want to say to Ghanaians in our pay say, Mumma ye politics, a fan sem to say, a fire security, ye bambon sem home, ye hospital, ye education somewhere. It is nowhere near, say, yam among yourself, a Juma Hua, na a young must say. Abanyaba was my revoke appointment. Nina in the same year budget, ma put to embargo on employment, recruitment, and replacement. Na endi for said that too. Bibia to you say all my media houses and discuss it. It just simply beyond my sensationalism. Near the main and some pertinent issues, you know. Yamanka, na Ghana youth na sub you, yes, I'm fan of the whole of 2025. You cannot know to or more you revoke your appointment. I saw Monco, the various regional and district education service. Besides, say by the time we go to that process, you know, near July, August. By the time we buy your salary, not the whole of this year, and you know, strategically, and this ashada, any revoke appointment, yes, or money more, they know. All right. They have made their minds a few young fairly people jumum. Now Ghana youth, your quack you betting tax a few near the special import levy at to so port. We means a port levy near that so affecting what group piani could be organa have because I did be organa have a 70% of the number you Ghana importing in it is a special import levy only as a ye betting tax everyone. Don't be happy. Because the pan and Yashan was so but because assembly ba NDC be hu dede assembly ba NDC be hu dede yema mu by the time when you be baso you will see the number of agitation that will happen in this Ghana and this time any unemployment student situation of Ghana me say me share kombone any so akope October that association will rise up in this nation. All right, that's it.
Indeed, Shadrach Fojo, but I'll say on this issue of Chief Justice no, and I'll say information available to Respect Media Network from a deep throat within the corridors of power has disclosed two of the personalities who have petitioned President John Mahama to remove the Chief Justice, Gertrude Tokono. The source states that Professor Kweku Asare, popularly known as Kweku Azar, is one of the petitioners. And his petition, according to our source, contains the same fact of the very matters he presented to President akufo-addo in 2024, which was subsequently dismissed for not meeting the required threshold. And another person that Respect Media Network has stated here, and they say, I'm a governor.
I'm a governor.
Yeah, there's one lady here. They say, I also can't be in
the bar, and then on the kind of representation or carrying on social media. This person has the temerity and the effort to say, you petition presidency, the signing panel, so Ben or was he Chief Justice in free war?
Well, ever heard this? Yeah, Rishi, yeah, mamma. Professor Jane, Nano Pukwadima, well,
speed you could be, yeah,
vampire internet.
The fact of Obama and Bush for say, or more Shema NDC form from Monsanto.
So, one, the same yesterday, at Thomas, you who they see, Obedu Airport, near so, you know,
playing the sea from Ohiri. Papa, you summon you to
Apomodin, we shouldn't do politics with Apomodin because you are ready, Obia, Etimiare. Afe, and some ray. na yenkoma memra aye odame ho menim galamsey ho honorable Ken
honorable Ken sem no to super
okay fine twaso na memra
na yenko
sima wotwe yenko
okay me no wa hene hwe enne kakra yi honorable Ken ne won sensem esoro Ghana ha no okwohye US a o bae na no ebeshi ha na me say eti opa mu no me kakra okwohye US na sabi onipa ko ni media fraternity bi okruma say omutu mani say be sewa ye be kam enne me no kasai ono abokan ho asem bia mayo but there is a graphic your friend say dailies bi o ha o ka ono abokan ho asem sabi o ayu akwa bi okotwere exam say so onkotwere no ma ho asem so odo so ko wa nchina no ma ho asem kotere ho asem no usu ye ento ho na o say ye kan say anoma ya abo a won takra otu okusi bias bia so kotere da so eno ano no that's what test kotere mu asem no sa na bi mu asem ti o hwe honorable Ken every US buy no he has not rested kantamanto nima okoye wo ho no I can say that is the biggest donation to Kantamanto. Okachem said he wanted to give them 200,000 cedis, but Nkrofon Kasim some pay street light, and the cost of providing one street light with the pole and the window is 4,500 Ghana cedis. In Honorable Ken we was say Nkrofo ya trick me, because by the time we provided a security light way for the security of the police, no one in almost 1 million Ghana cedis. Now what share a door, any dom, any ma, a team from Honorable Kenna. Na eya hujiri no bisa say edisa nipa we ya na nipa bi su ni woman yukuma yegun hu fi say that is the manner street no edo no edwem form ayi omu hu do nyom humpo okodu kumase hwe edom any dopa I was even shocked.
So this Kantamanto on your screen.
Yes, Kantamanto kodu ho onye obi kura ntia. I was even scared for him say nipa asabi o na one some was moment ho ba mayen because nipa etwa nanim e bi fa chinchiro people so no mu okodu kuma hwe dom brass band e di be hia no hwe onwade ho Honorable Ken ne do na amenipa o ma no enye do as a politician no nipa ko hia no kuma se no omo hye Ghana jerseys as though say he was even a president. There was no party colors to even to receive him. Because your party no manfo bia hu say some years nke to aba wi a enka party ni say kodi party chairman say meboa enso so ba bia doctor betie bia na party executive nyina da so di akiri ehwo de nya ho asem ne be kana no pai but wo hwe do nipa ehye Ghana jerseys ebo brass band eni ade edihia ono oboken kwan a na chese aginsem sa ehunu na to nipa so afem yo mo hwe enye yie okoduru adum and or make this or yeah the donation okoye we 100,000 cedis as physical casemonye na ehosuso no I'm going to provide 200 street lights, each one of them costing 4,500 cedis and no quite 850,000 Ghana cedis. Out of the nation say I don't think say obi a high donation close to 950,000 Ghana cedis a single person. Yenya government representative ko ho money and one of the core and the people were only showing agitation say oba hon pukra a domine wo no when timi kura me yese bo minimum executive metra say don't your needs. That is how come interior minister issue agi Hasan, but that's not where we are touching this morning. But Honorable Ken committee the leadership and I'll catch them say Sabio Nimomolus I have been in your position before. I know how it feels like. Me ma me jadini pain. I know how it is. Maybe I know how it is. Say, over 10, 15 years because that place in the Washington, over 10 years, that particular place, it jumped to order. And now, boys here, Tom Pabwa near do that is a time you go school, Century, you know, holding a quarter in Pabwa, your toy Timberland, your toy, your slippers, a night press to near day, when you want near Tony. The imagine said, Ubia was she ja for almost 10 years, not a crow, a jacotoho. We nearly just Ubia. It's the Honorable Ken Koyo Kumason, a Yahujiri, and he made a statement. Say, after that, when he went to Tech, when they were Conti Boise, Shijama, Boise, they are acting. They are not acting. That is the reality. Because he's the man that understands the plight of the people in this nation. Say, Obia, a single person, or political and a business experience over 30 years. That be say the personality of Honorable Ken in Japan. it can never be contested by any politician in this fourth republic. And even Abra say Ghana, be Ghana, no, you need a single politician experience the crown of Japan. The person will have that kind of experience because we need with that business experience. As a politician over the years, you may say, I will say, ni pardon do send and they can say be a semi on one in bottom any campaign. Abra, any campaigner, on can ye in the primaries, no. Abra nipa no any political position be how many of them can be able to do that? Nipa idea man your semi no. They are able to make all these investment huge in politics. Say, if it was not because of politics, that would they have been able to make those investments? Okay. But Honorable Ken is such a person say, we had a personal life. You have things to touch on them. One of the key notes at the park in Japan, a tech campus, and they say, or make a story of elephant and the lions. No, can't say. Sebia, we a pack of lions, and ne or so pa. But one we know a pack of lions containing about 15 to 30 lions are one we on in better form. But no question ne a who say. Anytime ubenya the elephants in their numbers going on, there is no pack of lions a bit bringing them down. Even say, maybe more channel ya damn in pa. NASA geography. So anytime I say Asunu a domer, even say Kitano, they try to shield him in the middle. That analogy, typology, Honorable Kennedy, he's trying to say, a kuni as MPP kuno, yan kind of humum, even the weakest link in MPP kuni no. See a kind of humuma, there is nowhere, Sabio, Nipa betim dia to form. And he's saying, say, a quite bien, Nipa Faso at the winning elections or Ghana hand. MPP also have the same strategy, betim there, you can say young gather Nipa family election. We can do that. Or come to say, Obibiara. Wafum no ma yukum no the channel. No be biara as wafum no what the chow. The yes say back can one boom and people are out there twisting and say, Sabi only cottage unit, it is neither here nor there. The case is still pending, we will not touch on that. No. But what we are saying the same MPP Kuno, the only unifier as a now. And undoubtedly, Obechimaka Kuni in a boom, in Japan. He has shown it. Time or losing elections, even to Dr. Baumia, he put up his resources, his personality to do that. Any day, be a people accusing now. Can I say a casino? Will be someone said, Diana Kofabaye. Now, your surgeon, and Cremofo Adia. I was here the whole day. Honorable Nanka so, and yes, you'll be an or no one, what someone, or one of Kofasi kind, near Heska crew, or no Kofasi kind, a bet same one, and I know what you say. 5 kilos, and make you say, Obi a training, Dimbia Binyan. You know, I cruma. Nipe be a diano, or the camera to so. Ubu will not be seen if ye, the camera to so. The back of Toka, the camera to so. Honorable can respond, Sebi, I don't know his religion in privacy, but he is not a known Muslim. Croma, you were Sebi in Cromofo was a co crumho. You when you particular was a co crumho. You when you pay while buying more crumho. Even the president, and the bush of a crumbo to Crankramudin, the Macron Crankramudin. But donation, Honorable can hear the nano and a no Sakuri chief Mumfiono. We have not seen any single person doing the NNS and none of you. He has done that over the years. Yeah. More being trained by being Casse. Sabio, the Honorable can he has done this over the years. Your Cassie, a kind of philanthropic activities are Honorable can I over the years. It cannot be quantified. Yeah. Every day, every time. Okay. Sponsorship, whatever vocal school, provisions of plants, our tamale, new one, they will sign the power. Sandy Pawi, any nipa, some you are man. Let me make a last quote from the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Or can Bibi say, all people give in charity, as time will come upon you when a person will wonder about his object of charity. Okay. Or see a bedroom rebia, nipa kradi or person de che. Onyo obi anfa channel, and will not find anybody to accept it. And one who will be requested to take it will say, if you had brought it yesterday, I would have taken it. But today, I am not in need of it. Okay. Honorable he does it on time and on purpose. Say, I'm nipping in this is the time when we hear say we be become yan twen kopim abato mre na akwakyere say wo donkramufo.
Okay.
This man has done it several times. Oko Kumasi FM, Uba on this station, he has given platform to the Muslim community. That is the biggest charity to the Muslim Ummah in this nation. It's been before Abantu. We are telling you, there are a lot of people who came here, even wearing NDC bangles, we don't care. But what we want to tell you is, you have trained you pankasa or what dog edemawa. A nipa, a brand, yes, we are more into what you are doing. What you are doing, purposely say, and doyetin into what you are doing. He said he has been in a place of need. That is why he does good to people.
All right. Forjo Shadrach, a business executive for Ken's Trofo and a Tinkano. Mamimra, a year or Dameho, on a penny or Dasa Ikunano, Ira Ken, Nadoye.
All right. Mini Shadrach, Kasabibre, Wakado Duana, but say, issue of Honorable Ken Bemwa, Naman Kembia, Na Sebio Makra, Nankeye. This and say, hey, we, Nifapi Mininae, Honorable Ken Odo. The man, Kwame, a compre Agyapong. Say Ghana ni bia ko ni kotojo na obompaya oni kan mompaya ma Honorable Ken first asa na abobia ma ne ho ne seso the caliber of person that he is in our political dispensation yenye bi Ghana hada the qualities are opposeze demufua empathy is one or a honest or proven record of job creation and or a pragmatic leader. Men start with empathy. Ye kasa obi e empathetic, obi a ohu mobroni e mobo. Honorable wo a very good and very sober spirit. Ohu se obi brea, na to ohu se obi sisi obi a. Now he's always he's ready or he's always ever ready to fight for the needy. Honorable ono manya ntokwa nyina o mem ha any outside the country nyinara. Do nara because he's fighting for the poor. Before I even got here, now me say Honorable Tutu for school fees. I mean, before free education, people will line up in their numbers. And then if you calculate how much he spent on people's school fees in times past, na esikemwa. Papa no wo odo ema enibi. Ohu mobroni mobo. Bible class in Shranka, you whom mobroni mobo. No mana Sada na for no shrine no. Omodia.
I see the whom mobroni mobo no the family rade. What you say? Here be no rade be kai no. Be da bishop.
Honorable ehu mobroni mobo. Share adoya oye every year. Also started 15 years ago. 15 years ago he has been giving to our brothers and sisters in the Islamic fraternity. Share a mododo a ode chair. O quantify bakubua 50 kilos. Yeah. One is above 500 cities. Multiply it by the numbers and see how much money is going out. All channels, we said all stress say, Mama and Yafo no enyabi. I heard him.
Yes.
Someone making sure say Yafo no benyabi Eddie. This is the man that we are rallying behind. This is the man that we believe say so back be mampenia. Yaho betoying. Yeah, Papa no. Sometimes you can even ask yourself, now why is he even fighting to be president? It's because say oh bibi anyame dia duani mu because you know something honorable ne no kreka ntime I if I'm arranging in order of priority ne ma me peda sempa no kreka
honesty no
na obi nso a oye honest no we Ghana ha and we are so kanokra watamfo doors bebre because katasumu mu aso the only politician in our political dispensation or placing the country first, Honorable Ken. I've never seen any politician who has risen to fight against his own political party when things are going on wrong, except Honorable Ken. I saw him say, budget came for Ghana Kasi. His own party, Honorable stood and was fighting against it. No, the amount that's budgeted for the Ghana Kasi is too much. It being seen that in our dispensation. Say, NDC, there, all NDC members follow. MPP, there, all of them. It's only Honorable Ken who has the balls to stand for his country. Okay. This is the man that we are rallying behind. This is the man that we want him to be president. Share one other mark of a leader is somebody who listens. I'm not going to call Cantamanto. Of course, all this happen in Ekomawom. But a telephone catcher say, here street lights. So as a good leader, no, he listened to the plight of the people. And then he supplied the street lights in addition to esika or dema. If you quantify the value of the street lighter, unia, you'll be amazed.
Okay.
This quantum crow on one kasani bottom sika. So if such a man were in it is obedi mampenia, and yet democracy is a patricia, and can eseke drubi academ. So honorable unity, so obedi mampenia. I'm not even surprised. Say some key members of the MPP, like Charles Bisumo, after you say the times call for honorable Ken, and it's in the right direction. And oti ye apply tase oko wase oh maton pk krada we digada ne ho atren that, so he knows what it takes to even raise capital. And honorable Ken is also the politician who has a proven track record of job creation. Honorable Ken ni nyuma we bi he employs over 5,000 workers, direct and indirect, all over the country. Or maybe yeah, so people travel outside the country in search of jobs.
Okay.
Yeah, or maybe a papa, America and Europe near that. People go there because they can have access to jobs. You still 2 million what you see. Honorable we be numa anko for be ye. The numa also say if you employ people who employ back one, employ because who have dependence on show mono. Yeah. And see papa ne if you have to talk about his qualities, let me say 10 years can be so.
All right.
And your best say you know MPP for it's not time for campaign yet. But honorable unity pay share vim bia share enthusiasm bia ba party ni. Oko test con. Share vim bia any encourage bia ewura emebum first no bia akote because your co-position. Honorable young man who so happy and look at the organic love that is coming from the street. And kofo di honorable Kennedy do na out of genuine love. And yes sebi sikebi ne dia moment obi n'achi. Nipa ne do honorable Ken. Nti ebestre MPP. Honorable Ken ye Mosia onyame yi na man. A odi ni betwa epokoko no. Na yenso yebebo ni chidom na ya ton ne nsempa and the qualities. You know, we are not going to stoop so low for this kind of dirty politics that people are making all about. We are going to speak to the issues. We are going to talk to the people what honorable Ken has and what he has for the entire country.
All right.
Nti yebebo mpa ya my papa no. Yame man ahoden. Na by tender by fire. Obedi MPP anim na wasan so abaye mampani. All
right, but tender by fire. That's Odame Abraham Kwesi Apia and Ete Nenkai. I said the President John Mahama has directed a comprehensive investigation into allegations of drug trafficking and money laundering involving 2 suspicious flights at Kotoka International Airport. So as it stands now, President has directed that security agencies should work with MP Reverend John Ntimfodjo on his allegations of suspicious movement of flights involved in money laundering and other drug trafficking near Adare. Fodjo, asema down.
Be chown mama honorable Ken. I think said back next week.
Okay.
Back I'm saying magician mama honorable Ken.
Oh yes. And I'm more recording.
In times like this now, yeah, boss on SD for him be.
Okay.
Your friend him 593.
SD him.
Okay. I say in times like this, we need a savior. In times like this, you need an anchor. Be very sure. Be very sure. Your anchor holds and grips the solid rock. This rock is Jesus. The one near the honorable King DNA. Asha ho.
many years soon.
Into row where lead them a book and it's next to your bar. You didn't remember to so. I'm a chief in Africa. Sinowa hine. Your head container hons and some yahoo. Sub you, I say of an anti chrono. Or of a 90 chrono. Well, me into and the me also okay. But the papa wouldn't say, yes, a who be an SS near day. Ye can containers and some year will soon none of your home. Any other issues are honorable in team for your bar concerning,
money
private jets and money laundering, cocaine issues. I want to pick it from that container issues. The information so. You share proud to NDC media in this. Just there are less than 4 months, less than 100 days in office. 100 days in office. New man, Sabio in the 8 years of Nanado, Yansha Dantino, and then I didn't know how. The first thing say, see the spite of the way our mobile money attacks, yeah, attacking mobile money vendors. What has given people so much of that kind of energy, that kind of audacity to do that kind of thing? It was rare to be seen that, though I'm not saying that it was not happening, but in this first 100 days of John Mahama Mamu, you know, things Nyama Naki Tantino, I just some many. The first thing maybe Shasaki can was answer we know. Minister Nankasa Echo Parliament. Echo can say or not see was what port, alcohol 3,000 day containers. Another press briefing just after your friend is saying Parliament over 2005. Sabi you. Oh, I said Okunya boa excess way from Yanina Chinyo. Akunya artist no ebe catch say way from what no and he has been so much inconsistent. If there is anybody that should be investigated first concerning this container flying scandal, he should be the first person to be investigated. And now our court parliament, the last parliament address a year, was say, how can I count 2,500? As a minister with the capacity, with all the ministry, with agencies under you know, which me catch say, you brief you know, what the noisy briefing was. So whoever brief you say, you were 3,000 containers, you should start the investigation from that person. Whoever brief you say 2,500, no, those are the people you should be able to hold them accountable. You really motam camera edimochi and I'm some Chinese and Indians bia sabio omoyeden omo akufa 40 containers. The same 40 containers it was reported by 2 media houses. One of saying that it was in Tamale, another was saying that it was in Pong. It's him fan yensan jindi. And now that sorry ya no anajoye that sorry ya. You see 750 pieces of them have been kept in Abelimpe on the authorities of the director of Ghana
Port and Harbours Authority.
Ghana Port and Harbours Authority. Okay, say even all charges associated with them, they should suspend the charges. Engineer you 746 of the missing container, which has happened within your tenure. The letter was issued on the 7th March, just after independence. And we issued a letter to go and get these things. Engineer can say, what they were pushing blame say MPP Tan San Marina. Nasabio. One and person this hard and it is your own government. And as some I one say, Oko Port Wahoo, all the security agents of Ghana, they have representatives at the ports.
Mate,
you heard now, I didn't see your friend is saying, Sapema, see a coachy gold,
yeah,
your coachy dollars, and somebody you just did here. Ah, necessary security, more corner, more fire, camera, ending what you call. And you be someone who a national security issue, so you don't need to go details into those things.
Away, you who so has some muka.
Share Nana do want to say, "Chu be ukrum how." Who will say a day, 2, 3, 4, 5 days? Police will give details report of whatever has happened with that investigation. Obi to meet you to a Facebook. Now, man, for report on Ghana Police Service. Who will want to say in next 3, 4 days? Now, Ghana Police say issue a more raising who concern. And in Nipani, I didn't quite try this issue. Nipani court. No commander. Police say issue notice on that. Say now was asking we are investigations or no. Have we heard anything about the Sapema issue? 2 months, 9th April, but not 2 months. Nobody has said a call for about it. You have not been briefed. The media has not. Media now why are you not briefing them? If you think it was a national security issue that was supposed to be kept secret, why did you? When the camera says so, because you dwell on sensationalism. And this in Pensama, you be pigeon who I'm not trying to tell you to see home. And send a best settle, no one sassy when na. It's a big when you are a person when it's all when you know about from none, yes, or maybe be on my in.
Okay.
It is 70 bar, oh pigeon who not Akusisa on you're kind of saying 4th March, and Takrade, you're called Che Palace of Cocaine, which is alleged say a former NDC parliamentary candidate. Yeah. Hagan, something, yeah. Charles Hagan. Or none hear the person involved. Nobody, that was about $170 million.
I even said, if Omo the news or former NDC PC can come on.
Oh, yes. Yeah. A franchise. Abanisana, that's why I have to put it to you. 4th March, as I say, no. Your Baswa recently, less than 2 weeks. Your cheap cocaine worth $350 million. Oh, Cape Coast.
Under your watch.
Under your watch. Within the same time, when your market says, you pirate attacks. I reported. Within the less than 100 days, when somebody it is Obi Bakachira say, we are in a state, some you security, a bamboo seminal, a yatochima, na cocaine, some cocaine worth almost 350 plus 170. That is about $520 million, $500 million. Happened in less than 100 days. Which you were evidence, some watching evidence, someone who no matter deal, security agents na 2 days say, one who say SA cocaine. Yentin wasem bi mo hwe na nkwada no kokonte o mo hwe na nkwada no powder bi o enna ono am ntim fodwo asem ya be pa John Dramani mama eye hu didi no there is an agenda you betu asem no hu ansa na asem no badwu awie no na ada sa akata container so ana akata sapema issue so what you say na nkomampani a we mampani a oteman mu a all the security agencies here was the press conference honorable Tim Fodjo Reverend Tim Fodjo Emeki you know he didn't make it outside parliament, he made the statement in parliament. And he's the ranking member of defense and a friend is saying
interior.
Yeah. And I was saying information that is why he has made it out. And it's always go and question the state agencies. Say these are the allegations that I've made. Do you have any proof to that? And to say state agencies, you know, coming out, let all the state agencies now involved in supplement issues, you know, cocaine $350 million, Cape Coast $170 million, Chasegi and Wasem, the 2 jets ABC, one Kavok Air private jet free ABC, a friend is saying airport Kotoka on the 12th March 2025, to on the 25th March, and the Ahmed jet, that is a air ambulance ABC ho. I see a free Canaria, Spain, which has been spotted as a place that you did the Nubonio, a Jankasa of my women. And with all these issues putting together now, and our honorable minister say, or suspected this kind of thing. And it's like, and the surprising thing is that, so 2 places in Nina Bedroom, Ghana have preoccuped, but Nina to boom. Sa air ambulance never see Ghana hand, and Fanny Palmer, and I'm Fanny Paswanko. Per the minister and some of Okano. And in DNA, let the security agent airport to any necessary security for. We have airport to any police or any soldier or any immigration or any intelligence or airport. Have they been able to brief the nation? Say some you and some this is the addition subtraction within this same time from 12 more than 100 planes in the bisu. I didn't see the South to want some year come.
All right, Ebrena Ebenti, Ebe Twaso da for. I remember a year or Damihona briefly on Fabi bin Twaso.
Oh, I think that maybe say because something little about a vice president.
Jaru, okay.
Yes, I think say very sad as a nation say you didn't maybe about politics. Because nipa die once I would did once a while yeah. It's a new kind say and can you be health issues politics. Now so yes you go to some for me no kwa no be say na no e dey see e kwan a ndc for fa so e horo na nado with health issues e horo Dr. Baomia say sebe when you stroke you didn't call UK the way omo ye hu dede okuja to black amon sorry say you should enact laws and prevent it. Your friend is saying political figures from flying outside the country. Obi medical issues. Na obi abetina TV3 eyi felis ofosu kwachi. Na or diagnose na na do keka ayare akese. Ehun hia. I think as a nation, no, we've grown past that era. Now, my faculty was politicians. Any NDC for what are being to say we should develop our hospitals.
And then you can say Kolebu and Paniho.
We should invest greatly in our hospital because as some to pura, that is the first point of call. Yeah, mami, no do ni the can't call UGMC. A home put a high standard hospital in Ghana, I are flying overseas. Into the best politicians say hospitals and good health care in our country. We should invest enough resources. And can Papa Mu and agenda 111. Yes, thank you, this Kashim. Now so
politics in tea.
And secondly, containers here, yes, here to Ire. Say, Ghana Hana say we be here. For him, February, better no, ask him. And yet one container, thousands of containers. Ira and the blame games. We as a MPP, we as a NDC. Are we serious as a country? How can a container leave the port without a port official sanctioning it? Is it possible? Without
and more 5 kilograms in front of
so how possible na what does it mean say you say ira na asoblan me ana say ayedin intenye let you intercept no endra ya anka the blame game will continue. You best say abayin perpetrators, those who are involved, they should be brought to book. Amembo no ye de ashamonsa. You have to be serious and account to the people.
Okay.
Or what you man think
First,
galamsey in semsem. Ye ajinsem.
Issue of galamsey.
Will say declare Ghana
state of emergency.
State of emergency.
Yes. No, the sad aspect is the 31 million population, about 4 million out of.
Yeah, last year discussed into galamsey.
I mean,
do you know something? Oh, what hene? You sooner yes say nesano. The repercussions. Can you imagine in the state? You be musia. I just see a crack. Hey, look at the number of river water bodies in Yamedi. You are polluting due to galamsey. Yet the akufo-addo was poised to stop galamsey. And along the line, every guy. And this for the campaign, and we saw people who stood and I supported, said we had to fight against galamsey. And this is for by Aye West.
Among time, any amen.
River Days, we see a quite inflobio. I attache.
Or my catching in
into inflobio. It's a bet no memo, you
okay.
Na Chinese for no mutu galamsey ni enu mutu no ubetuma konkro akoyesa
You can't
na otu omemu na wako baby se unsu ya se unsu ni se moana mase munsu eh hwe the only people betimi dey solve galamsey issue armed forces enye sa
wa me water man na
yes o mate tax force be
water gas
armed forces pay. And first we need a commitment from leadership.
Okay.
First
okay.
We should make it a national. We should make it a national issue. I am so. Do you know something? Ghana, almost all the small scale miners, they are all doing galamsey.
And no matter how good border,
as soon as possible, we should halt all the. Your friend is saying the small scale miners, whatever in the interim. Okay. But in soon we sending a good year you to know. It's a best man penny Mahama. Mumasa semunye masemuhia pan yensu saya omano ebebo.
And as a result of that, so my kidneys need.
Yeah, we call all the mining areas now.
Can you imagine?
Sunlight, a man for body, a man for na birth defect,
and nobody cares. Year 288.
All right, infancy, ebe to aso da foforo. Ebe to asanko next week ebe to aso. We have the community amamifa birthday wishes in Twem. Justice for Wadaroma. If you are celebrating your birthday, udi wawoda ena ene uni pekui ena edi mawoda. We or say kindly wish my grandmother belated birthday for me. Ohima Akusia Nyako of Ahafun Kasim. She's 94 years. 94 years. 94 years. Wow. So this is coming from your grandson Eric Obin Eji, Ashoman Estate. And Wahima Ahafun Kasim and when you fisher your crown and nine. Yamin Shabibre na Oma Ukatenti. Next person Onosudina Woda Nache Yemfa NC Hasi. We a Minua Ba Julie. Many we AUCC African University College of Communication. Or say Judith, our work for you. Today is your birthday, and my dear sister Julie is wishing Judith at Koforudia a happy, glorious birthday. Sister Judith, I mean, she's wife, papa. And Mr. Madi Mudi Mauda, Sikana Yana Mope, and your cake in the cake. And Tiamema Unya Sikabibre, na Oma Wonsanya Fe. Then last person I want to do now, Afi. I say Afi Ewo NLA Koforudia branch. NLA Afi. Today is your birthday, and also free Julie Ho and now the sister Afi. I mean, shall be brave. Oh, NLA Ho the for 2 forecast be 2. Na ultimate na midweek we and then midweek yes and then midweek the sister Afi whatever 2 be 2 na just say M1 na bibia nkonti madam say for jo meda say meda odame so ase Abraham odame kwesi apia business executive for Ken penny odano and an straw for Shadrach for jo and I mean omudi enkomo e beto aso next week na ye ne abedwafo yasa edi enkomo na the entire production team no and you say teacher evangelist Justice Afo Adwuma Suma omo boni benten na bedwafo omo ye dwuma papa me need owo ahene entwibu esiako timbacho kame ho join me on social media handles ni na so real owo ahene TV2 on YouTube subscribe na manfo nhwebi ni nsem papa na edigo ho enye koda bi asem na me adum na adum ya china Thursday ebe saba na ene wadi nkomo bio me mamu nyina achi